Hello, welcome back to Pentiment. It's me, a Proustian. And last time we did both an autopsy and a spinning bee. And now, I guess I could talk to a few people. Hi, Hetty. Hi, Andres. Yeah, I'm supposed to find someone to eat with. I think it's a meal time, which is going to be advancing time. So I can't eat here, which isn't too surprising. I think I just ate here recently. Um, there are actually lots of people I could go eat with. What if I'm at the Abbey? Possibilities there as well. Hmm. You know what? Let's just head back into town, maybe? I could go to the Gertners. But I think I might want to try... Oh, wait, who are you? I don't think I've met Sep. Hmm? Are you Joseph? That's right. Well, Sep. Sep Hubner. Sep it is. You the artist staying with the Gertners? Yes, Andreas Mahler. I work in the Abbey Scriptorium during the day. Not today, though. Alright, I think I've seen you in the meadow on your way to and from. Anyway, I live out past the mill, farm the land there with my family. Came into town to talk to Indris about some nails, just waiting for him to finish up. You take beer everywhere you go? If I'm thirsty, you're damn right I do. You strike me as a man with an insatiable thirst. You may be right about that. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks. Nice meeting you, Andreas. Likewise. Until later, Sep. Let's see. How is Idris doing? Hello. Yeah. Okay. Who could I eat with? I'm in the town commons. I guess the Zimmerman house. Let's see over here. Who's home? Okay, this is our friend. Yeah, let's talk to Otto. Do you have dinner plans, Andreas? Want to join me and Dad at our table? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Let's get going then. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Looks like it's bread and fish for supper. Excellent. Or dinner. Shoot, I forget which one's lunch. How are we feeling today, Dad? Hand's been killing me. Back's been killing me. Goddamn knee's been killing me. You want some advice, boys? Don't get old. Oh, I can just think about death. The way I'm playing Andreas, I'm really leaning into his kind of carousing. So, wasn't planning on it. Soft living keeps you young, that's true. Not like my boy here, aged beyond his years. You work too hard, son. What choice do you have, eh? None, with the abbot breathing down my neck. I tell you, he wants me to replace the roof on his house next? Huh. And so I do like to lean into this, but I'm really curious about this. Didn't you just replace the one in the scriptorium? Yeah, and I made a mess of my shoulder doing it. The way that bastard Gernot orders me around, you'd think I'd one of his little monks. Huh. We'll do some poached egg. He works you like a dog and says it's for the glory of the Lord. It's not right. You know what? I'm with you guys. It's not. I agree. Because if this is true, he could better compensate Otto. You know? It's not, I agree. Easy enough for you to say when it's my work that keeps you warm when you're scribbling away in that scriptorium. Oh, did I actually just hit the top one? I thought I hit the bottom one. Apologies, that was not Christian of me to put that on you, but neither am I wrong. The abbot's bad, but the miller might be worse. That shithead Learnhardt's been screwing us for years with his toll. I've never spoken with him. Is he really so bad? He is worse even than you know, or will ever have to know, being a visitor, for which you should thank the Lord. Imagine your only income for the year was in the wheat you could grow in the summer, and the miller determines how much it costs you to grind into flour. What if you have a poor season? What if the miller raises his toll? What if everyone has a great season, and there's too much goddamn flour to make any money with it? The farmers are at the mercy of the weather, the church, and the miller. Two of those are beyond their power to influence. But the miller is their neighbor. He sees them struggle. He should help them. But not Leonhard Mueller. He only takes more. Oh, okay. This rakish guy here. I hadn't considered it like that. God willing, Leonhardt will meet justice in this life or the next. I suspect I know which Otto prefers. Ha! You accusing me of unchristian behavior, Master Mailer? Man, Otto's in a bad mood. On to more pleasant pastures, eh? See any of those nuns while you were working, Otto? Dad. We'll go with the bread this time. I remember that Cecilia woman being pleasant to look at back when I worked up there. She probably would not, but do you pay much attention to the nuns, old Otto? Oh, I pay attention to everything now that I can't work. Lots to see in the world. Like nuns. I've seen a few nuns myself, time to time. Other pretty sisters up there as well. Sometimes they catch the wrong man's eye. Shame what happened to that one a while back. Glad she came back, though. Were you talking about the woman with the visions? What happened? Which sister? It's a sad story, not our place to share. Least of all because we don't have the details. Mother Cecilia would know, not that she's likely to tell you. Handsome woman, Cecilia, but that big veil of hers is full of secrets. I need to talk to her. Yeah, I have to talk to her. I think she knows something about the Baron's death. She keeps a keen eye over that abbey, that's for certain. Not much happens there that she doesn't know about. I've already heard tell of the town heard all of the town secrets since you've been to the Spinning Bee. Right. Listening to those women gossip is enough to send any man running. Hey, son, I need to lay down. Why don't you say goodbye to your friend here? Sorry, Andreas. The old man needs his rest. Rest well, old Otto. Huh. Don't know what you mean. Ain't any old men in this house. So, how much work can I put off before I get in trouble for taking that loan out? That's something I'm worried a little bit about, where I got paid early and now I haven't been doing the work. So, you know, how's Klaus doing? Hello. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I assume it's just hello for you as well. Well, God be with you. Okay. I will get to work. Because I did already skip work this morning. Oh, guy's out here. Good day, Andreas. Yep. Hello. Okay, to the scriptorium. Let's at least get a little bit of work done. Ooh, no first. What's over here? I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. Ex Libris, maybe? Oh, I can't read that. And also, I think it's in Latin. From the Library of the University of Five Churches. The Hungarians call it Peks? That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. Did Ferenc steal this? Or is it a friend of his? I'll guess maybe. Oh, it's hard not to say, did he steal it? The Speculum Astronomiae. Albertus Magnus's defense of astrology. Renowned 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. A prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle and his knowledge of natural science. Huh. Okay. Bastard script. Burgundian, Flemish, not from here and not recently. Oh, so it's kind of all janky, huh? That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Huh. Is he notating the text for his personal use? In any case, it's a thorough commentary. Oh, what is this? That's Greek. What's this? It looks scribbled, not like Ferenc to be so sloppy. He didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Greek, to be sure. Obskigoexu? That just doesn't make any sense. It's not even a word, just a jumble of letters. It's supposed to be some kind of cipher. Indeed. What's the key? I suppose I'll figure it out in due time, but I'll copy this all down to reference later. Okay. Huh. Solve Ferenc's cipher. Ooh. That's cool. Well, he didn't seem to notice me poking around, so that's good. Andreas, what an awful time. Awful time. A baron, murdered at Kirsau. These are dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit I would have never thought him the type. What could have possessed him? Yeah, Piero's a half step from the grave. You really think he could have killed a man in his prime? School your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. Envy and pride inspired men to madness, Andreas. Even old men. But you have come to me for a reason. Do you need something? Oh, shit. Do I ask him about this? It's probably smarter not to, but nobody ever said Andreas was smart. You rushed into the scriptorium and hid something strange at your desk. Pardon? Why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? Huh. What were you holding? I thought I caught a glimpse of astrological symbols. It's just an academic interest of mine, nothing you need to concern yourself with. Let us seek a common understanding, Master Mailer, as two brothers in Christ. Please, let's. I love to understand things. The scriptorium is my domain, and you are a guest here. And so long as that is true, I do not answer to you, but to the abbot only. Is that clear? Oh, shit. Jesus. Well, I guess I've already poked the bear. What's wrong with poking it further? This is what I said, though. I said Andreas is going to be willing to poke at the people of authority in the Abbey, and so I'm going to do it. God. If you don't mind me asking, why aren't you the abbot? Are you not better suited to the job, given your age and experience? That's not... I will not discuss this with you. Are we done here? For now, be well, Prior Ferenc. Bless you, Master Mailer. He said bless, but what he meant was fuck. Hi, Doc. God bless you, Andreas. And he means it. Okay, so the thing is, I can't actually sit and work at this point. So that's actually fine with me because that makes me feel like I can do more things. I have investigated something there, but what am I going to investigate now? I never did talk to Frensbauer and Ottilia here. I could also go back to the stone guy. Wait, can I not... There's no investigate here to talk to Cecilia. Did I lose my chance? Maybe I'll go that way and try anyways, just to make sure. Hi, Gertrude. You probably can't talk to me. Yep. Matilda. God bless. Margaret. Oh! Master Mailer. Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered the Baron? Do you? I don't know what to think. Father Abbot says that the devil sometimes enters men and makes them do terrible things. I don't think the devil entered Brother Piero. Do you think the devil could appear here at Kirsau? No, I think people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before matins and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. I don't know that I would have done any better, sister. That's small comfort, but thank you. Thank you, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Master Mailer. Roses and sulfur and moss and frankincense? Huh. They keep their garden well tended. Oh, is this a shovel? Shovel has blood on the blade. It's not normal. I think Sister Matilda uses it for the garden. I should ask her about it. Okay, which one was Matilda? You. God bless you, Master Mailer. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? You know that Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's truly necessary. I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. I didn't clean it because it was going right back in the dirt anyway. But why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. Huh. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? Not sure what this reference is. Yes, how did you know? Oh, Baron Rothvogel received one. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Huh. Remember what he did, the violence you suffered. The Red Bird Flies. Matins, chapter. That's right, Vogel's was about, like, the innocent and somebody who knew the innocent. Rothvogel, the Red Bird. Huh. I found it in my bed in the nuns' dormitory. You can keep it if you'd like. In your bed? Who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mailer. Rabbit dispatcher. True enough, although somebody could have conceivably seen the bloody shovel and used it as a weapon, as a way to hide that that was the weapon, but that feels a little bit too premeditated. Okay. How do I get out of here? Wait, can I talk to Cecilia this way? Cecilia, I'd like to talk to you. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? Yes. I need to talk to you again about the Baron, how you walked away with the sisters when he arrived. Given that the Baron was murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the cause. Excuse me, just murdered. Why? Do you not trust in the abbot's judgment? No? I mean, this is true, and it's like my special thing, but of course I don't. Brother Piero, he wouldn't hurt a mouse. Oh, wait. This is my favorite, though, is to ask them. I want insight into them. Do you? That is not an answer, Andreas. You must be careful how you ask and answer questions right now. The abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. Help you what? Blame someone else for the murder? Yeah, you know that Piero didn't murder the Baron. It had to have been someone else. I will not condemn someone else to death. Huh. I think I like the logic one. In doing nothing, you're allowing Brother Piero to die. Is that any better? I'm simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? Yeah, I saw how you reacted when the Baron arrived. You must know something about what's going on. Alright. I did have reason to be concerned with Baron Rothvogel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. Did he impregnate her? What kind of harm? Irreparable. That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Huh. I feel like she's gonna be like, hell no to this, given how non-specific she's been already. Are there any who may have wanted revenge? I cannot know what is in a person's heart, Andreas. Can I at least speak to the sister who was harmed? No, Andreas. I don't think that would be appropriate. Say nothing. It's a painful memory, Andreas. I appreciate that. I understand this is less information than you likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. I need more than that. Are there any records on her, on what happened? Yes, we keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good. You are not allowed. Could I ask Sister Illuminata to see them? Sister Illuminata and I, that worked so well the last time. She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. Sister Illuminata told me there's a secret entrance into the library. Oh? And do you know where it is? God damn it. Wait. The entrance is somewhere in the crypt. I figured that out, clearly. Why would you think that? The entrance to the library from the scriptorium is 123 feet from the church tower. That's ridiculous. You just made that up. Nuremberg feet, specifically. We have seen that there's a difference in, like, measurement between Nuremberg and other places. Anyway, why would that tell you where the entrance to the library is? The crypt does not run parallel to the church, but 10 degrees off. And the far end of the crypt is 135 feet from the entrance. That would put it directly underneath the library itself. Since no one ever sees Sisters Illuminata or Zidane entering or leaving, that is the only reasonable explanation. I suppose you think you're quite clever. Well, I mean, yes. Don't try it. You'll be caught, and you'd be lucky if the abbot only banished you from the abbey until Judgment Day. You're probably right. But, we'll go the polite route here, but, I don't know that. No, we'll see. Thank you for your help. May God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Okay. Oh boy, I have learned a lot. I don't think I can go this way. Yeah, rest of the convent, that's right. Back to the Upper Abbey. Okay. Ferenc was evasive and defensive. Right, I should talk with Lucky and follow him. I still need to talk to Ottilia. And then here, I need to search the library to find out if there are any records on the nun. At Compline, I just need to find a way in through the crypt, which I've not yet been to, I don't think. Okay. So it's set at Compline, so in the evening. Where is the crypt? Here's the crypt. Okay, so I go through the church. Whew, that makes me nervous, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay, so let's come back here. I'm gonna talk to Ottilia first, is my thought, because I know that following the stonemason is gonna take time. Okay. Yeah, I could go through the forest. See the map? Okay, that puts me at the charcoal burner. Okay. Salt mine. Interesting. Let's go look at the shrine. This is the saint with the story. Like, there were the two people who had the same story, I think. Oh no, that was Moritz. Shoot, and somebody else. Never mind. Saint Satya. It looks quite old. One of Tossing's patron saints, Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided St. Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. That's right, she's the one who helped with that story. Okay, nothing else that way. Waterfall? Oh, old Otto. Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto hasn't split it up. Good to see you, Andreas. Yeah. It's lovely. The waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt in the mountains above the abbey. The soil in these woods is rich and moist. It would be an excellent place to forage for mushrooms once I have some free time. Yeah, once I, finish solving this mystery, I guess. If I don't get kicked out of the abbey and Tassing in the process. Which seems possible. This place is disquieting but empty. Okay. Well, back to town. Although the charcoal burner would be here. Hi, Smokey. A great name for a charcoal burner. Vaslov. Okay. Oh, Master Mailer? Yes? We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Yes, I remember. Ah, good. So, is there anything I can do for you? No, just being friendly. Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Mailer. Until then. Okay. So we met before about Vaslov here. Oh, hello. Hello, you're not a local, are you? No. I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Is Smokey a friend of yours? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing. But he's let me stay with him, so yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romani. Most folks despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Yes, I'm not sure that this is, let's see. Like, all of this is fine, Andreas, but it doesn't help Vaslov here, who's confronted with, like, you know, societal beliefs and... Anyways, not me. There's incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. Variation comes with dangers, too. I haven't seen you too often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tassing as well. My name is Andreas. Andreas Mahler. Oh, you're the artist staying up at the Abbey. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right. I'm Vaslov, a traveling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending. That sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Vaslov? Well, I actually came to visit Kirsau's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. Yeah, Father Gernot is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. What were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That's a fascinating idea. Not only that, but explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the five elements, angelic are fire and air, and demons water and earth. And the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Yeah, it's an interesting theology, right? But you should be careful. People have been imprisoned for talking like that. I am well aware, Master Mailer. Nevertheless, I thank you for your concern. Well, anyway, I should get back to work. Until later, Vessel. Interesting. Most of this felling is for the Abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. I know, that's interesting. Okay, but I'm on my way down here. Oh, it's Cat. Hello, Master Mailer. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but have you seen Martin recently? He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. Monastic hour during the first hour of daylight, one of the little hours of prayer. I let him sleep until dawn, Jesus. But when I came to check on him, he was gone. I saw him Thursday. Oh. I did see Martin running through the meadow, but this is a delicate situation. I'm not sure how I should handle it. Yeah, the boy is clearly troubled. The people in town do not think well of him. He may well have been involved in Lawrence's murder, but if I tell Kat I saw him fleeing the Abbey, she might think I think her son killed Lawrence. I don't want to get embroiled in their problems. It probably wasn't even Martin who did it. He doesn't strike me as the murdering type. Still, I'll say that. He doesn't strike me as the murdering type. Still, I think she deserves honesty. Like, I see how it could be trouble, but I think it's better to be honest. Yeah, I saw him Thursday morning. He ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at Prime. But he said he was sick. And what was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes out there. It always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running from the Abbey. Oh, now I'm like regretting my approach. Why do you ask? He has a history of making poor decisions. Like stealing. Baron Rothvogel's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord have mercy. That must be where he's gone, to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Do you know where he's likely to have gone? The last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. I don't know. I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he is attacked on the road? I'm sure he'll be alright, Kat. I pray to God that you are right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Was there anything else? I don't want to impose, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. Of course, Kat. Thank you, Master Mailer. Be well. Yeah, I think I was it... Who else told me to... It was that guy. What's his name there? Brigitte. I would wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. Has something happened? Martin's gone missing. Cat is beside herself. I want to, more than I want to be straightforward with her, which, sure. But I want to know what she thinks. I'm sorry to hear it. Do you know where he's gone? I'm sorry, I don't. Cat might know. He speaks more to her than he does to me. Even though I am his wife. I'm sorry. They've always been close. They've had to be to endure, well. Ah, to endure France. How did you know? You haven't said a word about him. That absence is telling in its own way. Franz is a difficult man and very hard on Martin. It's made him difficult, too. So difficult that he could commit a murder? No! No! There's a storm cloud over Martin, but it rains only on him. He would never hurt someone. I can't imagine it. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess I have to lie to her. It's nothing, an idle question. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. It's a terrible lie. I should probably get back to my chores. Franz will be angry if he sees me shirking. Talking to an unmarried man. Of course, God willing, Martin will come home soon. He will. I must trust in Providence. Be well, Andreas. Be well, Brigitte. Yeah. Hi, Franz. Hey, Miller. You seen my son? I saw him running for the Abbey Thursday morning, actually. Didn't we already have this discussion? That fucking rat. That layabout was asleep when I went to the fields. He told his mother he was sick. He say anything to you, like where he was going? Okay, so we did have this conversation before. He told me to eat shit, actually. Oh, I think I know what happened. Because I can't save the game, I think that it might have autosaved before I had the conversation. At least that's possible, I'm not sure. Anyways, he told me to eat shit, actually. God damn it, how many times have I told him? Ugh. Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. He didn't. If you see him again, will you tell Kat? She's driving me crazy about it. Indeed, I'll let Kat know. Good. Until later. Until then. Okay, now which way? No, this is the end of the road that way. This way to Otilia. Did I talk to her? Maybe she wasn't here. Shoot, now I don't remember. Did I talk to you, Otilia? Well, if it isn't the late Baron's new best friend. I don't think I talked to her. Nice to see you too, Otilia. Ah, sarcasm. How original. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. I wanted to ask you some questions about Lawrence Rothvogel's murder. Not the first time Perchta answered my call. Oh, this is like the local god, right? Yeah. You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns that entire abbey to the ground. And that's all I have to say about it. Wow. I know what the Baron did. He beat up her husband. I'm not sure about the abbot, although he's pissed off a lot of people in town. I'll try this. I don't think it'll work. The life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes? Think I care about what happens to some old monk? Puh, idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. Huh. Where's this anger coming from? Is this something I can help with? No! Well, maybe. Don't suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush? Hold on, are you asking me to do your chores? I'm... You know, Andreas, you were in here asking for favors from her, so let's not get snippy about this. I'm not as strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. Not often someone offers to help out old Ottilia. Fine. You do some things for me. Maybe it'll jog my memory. But it's gonna take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. You got someplace to be? Oh god. I feel like if I did that top one, she might murder me. Okay, so this is gonna take time, but I think while I'm here, I'm just gonna go for it. You know, I'm gonna have to do it at some point. Spend the time at some point. But I'm gonna try this. I've always got time for you, Tilia. Follow me then. Huh. Handsome young men think they're so smart, clever. Like I can't see right through them. Okay. Been needing to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Do you often have a difficult time gathering wood? I'm an old woman. Everything's difficult. And no one's around to help me. Not since my husband died. Now stop yammering and get to work. This light won't last forever. Indeed. Just pick up sticks. Okay. How many sticks do I need to get? One wonders. What's that log? But I don't think I'm allowed to actually... I think that's just the investigate. That's not a pickup, I think. Yeah. So I think that's all of it. There are the trees Otto's been felling for the abbot. Break off that branch there, the big one. Oh, interesting. I know Tilia feels she's been wronged by the abbey, but the wood still does belong to the abbot. If we're caught stealing it, my investigation into Lawrence's murder could be in jeopardy. Or he could make finishing the masterpiece difficult. Yeah, the investigation could be in jeopardy. But if I refuse to help Ottilia, she might not tell me what happened between her and Lawrence to make her hate him so. The way she yelled at him the day he arrived, it must have been serious. Serious enough to kill him? Perhaps I can make her see reason. I don't think she's gonna go for it if I say it isn't. And it could make things difficult. Oh no. This is gonna be one of those... This will be remembered. Shit, what if I get caught? What if I don't get caught? I'm gonna get caught. Between this and the crypt, it's like, good God, I'm gonna get caught so bad. This game's gonna end with Andreas excommunicated. Okay. Fuck. Excellent. The forest belongs to all of God's creatures, not just the church. This will be remembered. Probably for the worse. You've got that right. Otto's gonna figure this out. Oh, Jesus. This feels like bad news. Eat shit, Garanot. That's all the wood I need for a while. Thing is, I like Cotilia. I can't use all these sticks. They're too big. You need to break them down for me. Sure. Break the sticks. Got it. I need the right side at a certain length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. Where should I break them? I'll know it when I see it. I guess snapping boy. Okay, when I put it together, so... that? That's fine. Okay, I forget what she said. She keeps the right side, I hope she said. She'll know when she sees it. I don't know it. I need these smaller so they'll fit in my hearth, Andreas. Okay. How about like that? It's too big. You're not listening at all. Eh? Huh. Fine. Like that? Okay, this one can be like this though, right? Fine. That one should do nicely. Okay, good. Whatever length that was. Suppose that one is fine. I need them smaller, like this. I'm so bad at this. Maybe you're more useful than you let on. Now come help me back the house. Are you sure this is enough wood? What if there's a cold snap? Perhaps we should get more. It will have to be, won't it? Unless you mean to come around again. I'm an old woman living alone, and summer is coming. Soon I'll only need fuel for cooking, not warmth. Don't worry yourself, boy. I'll be fine. As you like, though I admit I'm not convinced. I have some mementos from Ronning here. They've gone crooked, and I can't reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. And please, be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. Oh shit. I wouldn't hate to lose them to your carelessness. Oh no. Is it that way or this way? Okay. I'm trying to, like, be very careful. Think you could hang those papers on the table? I can't reach. Okay. This one? There you go. That looks alright. Thank you for hanging those. Just one thing. Remove the cross. Oh, damn, lady. Are you sure about that? Don't you gainsay me, boy. Alright. Oh, wait. What Attilia is asking me is sacrilegious. She could be forced to face a church inquisitor if someone found out. I might as well simply for aiding her. It's a worn old cross. It graced the home she shared with her husband. If I destroy it, she might regret it later. I think I'll care more about that. Whatever she says, I don't believe it's the cross that's her problem. There is something more I've yet to uncover. Taking the cross down might only cause her more pain in the long run. If I anger her, I might miss out on the information about Lorenz's death. Perhaps I could convince her to put it somewhere out of sight, so it won't torment her. That might be enough. What do you plan to do with the cross? Destroy it, of course. The church never did anything for me and took nearly all I had. Why should I be made to venerate it? What did the church take from you? What does it matter to you? Just take the thing down like I asked. Perhaps I could just move the cross to where you can't see it. I understand that you're angry and hurting now, but you might regret destroying it later. It's such a nice cross made from, nice wood? I still failed! Fuck. Okay, well that means that the positives are no guarantee. I don't give a shit what it's made from. Ha! If you won't move the cross, then you're useless to me. Is that it? Am I out of... I'm assuming she didn't mean for me to hang this note. Oh. Remember your husband, the pain he carried, like Job. The red bird flies. Martin's chapter. Where did this note come from, Attilia? No idea. Found on the table the night before Rothvogel died. I can barely read it. The writing's too fancy. Keep it if you want. It means nothing to me. Well, that's several people with notes. Can I get anything else out of you? I've got one last thing for you to do, if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. The words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading's not so good. Nothing would delight me more, Attilia. Of that I have no doubt. The thing is, shoot, I think I'm out of time. But I want to know, I want to finish this up. Let me see here. It says, oh, due to the recent death of Ranig Kemper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. That said, this is all very suspect. I did not complete my law degree, but I smell something rotten in this letter. There are questionable assertions in here. Do you have any documentation on Ronig's lease agreement with the Abbey? No, never seen anything like that. I didn't think the lease was with Ronig. My family's lived here for over 100 years. If that's true, it's quite likely the lease is with one of your father's ancestors, not Ranig. If that lease allows for partition of the land, you would have the ability to allow others to farm here in exchange for payments to you. Phew! Johann and Franz Bauer never would. They want this land for themselves. There's always the, Gertners. If not them, the Pfeiffers or one of the other families near the mill. Huh. That could work. I've never had any problems with the Gertners. In any case, it's clear the Abbey is not being truthful about the existing lease on this property. Seems they used Ronig's death as an opportunity to try to change the existing lease to something more profitable. Yeah, Ronig's death. This is all the fault of that monster, Lorenz Rothvogel. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. May he boil in hell for all eternity. I think it's time you tell me what happened with the Baron. Ronig, my husband, he caught that Rothvogel devil riding through our property and told him, rightly, to leave. The Baron beat my Ronig for it, beat him so savagely that he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. Never could breathe deep so long as he lived, which wasn't long at all. It doesn't sound like the Lorenz we knew, but it might be different when he's talking to someone he respects. Good God. That Baron was the worst kind of man, careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my Ranig and suffer no consequences, so he did. We were not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew after Rannig died the church would try to take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of Lawrence Rothvogel. It is a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed him. You said yourself you'd do it if you could. Who's to say you haven't already? Finally, some honesty from you. This was the real purpose of your visit all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? It's true, if it's a good argument for, Pietro, it's a good argument for her. Not that it matters. I'm sure I'll take the blame for it anyway, just like I'm blamed for every runny nose and thrown horseshoe around here. The people in town can't wait for me to die, and the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who's come calling since my running passed. Do you know? Now get out. I need to lie down. Of course, I was glad to help. I feel bad for her. Oof. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna call it here. But... oh, I wish I understood these notes. These cryptic-ass purple goth notes. Oof. Anyways, keep trying to figure this out the next time. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!